What's going on YouTube? Anime Fan 5672 back again with another video for you guys. As you can see, we were looking at something a little bit different today. A couple things first of all. The reason that this is already opened is because of the fact that my finger hit a button when I was doing this the first time and it stopped the recording and I didn't know it until I went back and looked at it, and so this is why I'm redoing this video. Second of all, this is not a review. This is an unboxing only. So because a lot of people were going on the Skullcandy SoundMine speaker that I opened, saying that this was a bad review, worst review ever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it wasn't a review. It was an unboxing that I just didn't like the way it turned out, so I redid the video a couple times. I'm sorry, but I have to shoot this on my cell phone, and I don't have a way of editing the video. I have to do it in one take, or I have to redo it. So I'm sorry about that if you're looking for a review. But anyway, like I said, this is an unboxing video that I had to redo again, so I'm just showing you guys what all came with it, and, you know, my thoughts on the deal and everything else. It's not really, like I said, not a review, it's just my own style of video, I guess. Anyway, as you can see, today we are looking at the Skullcandy portable wireless speaker. It is called the Shrapnel, as you can see right there. It is Bluetooth. Hashtag stay loud. This is the box that it came in. Now, I was expecting it to come in a much bigger, not much bigger, but bigger than this. This thing is small, as you can see by the size of the speaker right here, which we'll get to in a minute. Anyway, you know, my style, I like to show you guys the box and everything. So here's the top. There's the side. There's the other side. Sorry about my hand. And then here's the back. And here it says, hashtag stay loud. This rugged speaker comes loaded with a full throttle audio assault. And it's in another language underneath that. And then it says splash proof, 35mm annex port and cable included, mic for calls, track functionality, 360-degree sound, up to 8 hours of music. And it says right here, in content speaker, USB power cable, 3.5mm annex cable, and then of course the other language. Whoops, sorry about that. You know, underneath that. If you want to look them up on Facebook, it's facebook.com/Skullcandy, and Skullcandy is one word. And Twitter, it's @Skullcandy. And then of course, you know, you got the bottom of the box, which I tried to open down there and didn't work. Anyway, so then when you open it, you would, you know, now this thing here came off, but I did see, and I'm just going to point this out because this is my style of video, that right here by my thumb, if you can see that or not, right there right next to my finger, it actually says Skullcandy. And then, you know, it's just a little piece of plastic, but they decided to put their name on it. I'm just, you know, I'm pointing it out just for my style and everything. It's what I do. I'll make my videos. And then you open, like I said, you open the top flap here. You got hashtag stay loud. And then you have some more little design stuff there. And then you would have your inside of the box, which has the plastic holder and the plastic bag, the instructions and the wires was in, and that stuff. So now we will set that aside because we don't need that right now. So then it comes with the, right here. It's about, you know, it's not super long, but I mean, it's you know, all right. And it's a 3.4, what was it called? A 3.5mm annex cable. Or it's AUX. I think that means onyx cable. It's basically the same kind of cable your headphones is. And so that's kind of nice because I can plug it into the headphone jack on my phone, and I can plug it into the back of the speaker, and I can use that to send the music through rather than using Bluetooth if I didn't want to use Bluetooth. Or if you're doing it through like a stereo or something. So that's kind of nice. It came with the wire, which I liked. So we'll set that aside. You have your USB to micro USB charging cable here, which will get out of the way. Let me set this stuff up here. Get out of the way. Then you have your really big instruction. Well, it's not really big. It's just because there's so much more to do with this, because this actually has a built-in microphone, so you can make and receive calls. You can basically use it as your speakerphone. and it tells you, and then, you know, of course, one side is in one language and the other side is in another. Because as you can see here, like, this is in a different language. But, like, here, this guy's picture is bigger, and there's a coffin right here, and a skateboard and everything. But then when I put it on the English side, his picture is really small. And here's the skateboard, but there's no coffin anywhere. I mean, there's a lighter and a knife and a bone and a safety pin and a tent and some cans that say party on them and some old guy, and you got like some mountains over here and all kinds of stuff. So there's a slingshot right there. So anyway, you got your big instruction manual, tells you all the different things of, sorry about the shaking, gotta move my feet around a little bit, of, you know, what buttons do what, how to make and receive calls with it, how to turn the volume up and down, you know, all the stuff instruction manuals do. You know, we know what instructions are for. That out of the way. So as you can see here, here is the speaker itself. Now, there is a little bit of a weight to this. And I don't... Let me check this real quick. Sorry about this. Okay, either I'm blind or I don't see it. It doesn't tell me how much it weighs. I was going to tell you guys how much it weighed, but I don't see it. So anyway, here's the front. Then you got the side. You see right there. The back. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Oop, 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 oop. Come on, work with me. The other side. And then, of course, the bottom with, you know, the usual information stuff. So, and you got, you know, it says Skullcandy right here. These are, like right here, right here, right here, and then down here, right here, are like little rubber pads. I think it's supposed to help when you like set it on a table or something, because there's like different ways. It says if you're doing, if you're setting it on a table, maybe you should put it this way instead of this way, or, you know, so it's just to get the best sound that you can get. So as you can see, there are some buttons on the top right here. This little like rectangle piece right here is where the LED light is. You have your volume down button, your volume up button, and this one is with what you use, this circle button right here, is what you use when you're making calls and everything. So you have to read the directions, all that. I'm not going to go through all of it. And then on the back here, you have your USB port for charging, and you just open this little flap, like, come on, work with me, like so. And there's your micro USB charging port. This right here is for your for your cable when you want to plug, like I said, the headphone wire that comes with it into it. That's where you plug that in. And then right here, so you can see right here where my thumb is, there's a that is your power button. And with the Skullcandy sound line, the light was red and blue. This one has a red light and kind of a magenta light. It's kind of like a blue and red mixed together or something like that. But it's supposed to look magenta, you know. But that's, but yeah, I don't have a way of doing a sound test or show you what it's like or whatever, because I have to use the phone that I'm using this with. I have to make the video with. That's the only way I can do it. So I don't have no way of showing you guys what it sounds like or whatever. I have been using it for a little bit. Now, I can get the media stuff, so like music and videos and stuff, to come up super loud. But when my phone rings, and like when I plug the charger into it, it makes a noise and all, I can't get that to come up really loud at all. I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong, or if it's not supposed to be that loud. Because I got the volume all the way up on the ringer on my phone and everything else. So that's just my experience with it. But I do enjoy this. This was $60, I think, at Radio Shack. I think is what I paid for it. Oh, and it does have the little, you know, cord here, so you can hang it on your, you know, your belt or your backpack or your school bag, or if you're traveling, you know, whatever, out camping. Because like this said in the box, it is splash proof, and it has up to 8 hours of music, 360 degrees sound. And in the instructions, it says, I believe it says it takes 2 hours. If this thing is totally dead, I believe it takes 2 hours to fully charge it completely, if I remember correctly. So anyway, like I said, I had made this video and I hit a button by accident and messed it all up, so I had to redo it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Share this video with your friends and family. Don't forget to hit that like button. Favorite this video. If you have this product and you know about how I can make the ringer for when I get a phone call come through this louder, let me know down in the comments below. I've tried turning it up. I don't know what I'm doing with, if I'm doing something wrong or what. So if you have this and you know how to make it so when my phone rings, it will ring louder, let me know down in the comments. Or just drop a comment. Say hi, what's up, I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Come back next week. I'm hoping to have some new stuff to show you guys. And I know I will have another video up because that's what I do. And yeah, like I said, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Until next time, later.